Hey you guys, today we're going to be creating a program that basically just uses integers for real life numbers, I guess. So pretty much go ahead, create a new project. That's what I'm doing right now. And all we're going to need is a text box, a button, and a label. So a text box, label, and button. So after you have all these things on here, this is going to be very, very simple. I just want to show you guys how an integer is going to work. So I'm just going to demonstrate everything that you just pretty much read. So if you didn't really get it, but if you did get it, go on. So first of all, enter amount of candy left. Okay, it says lefty, but it's supposed to say left, so. And then this can be our number. And then enter. Okay. So first we need to create our integer, and what this is going to look like is dim candy left as integer is equal to 0. So we're just going to set it to 0 because we can. Okay, now under button 1, basically what we're going to say is candy left is equal to textbox1 dot text, and then we're going to say label1 dot text is equal to candy left. And I actually want to change this to label 2 since we now have 2 labels. And pretty much just going to demonstrate everything that I just showed you guys in the text above my website. So we can go ahead and change this to, it needs to be 32, I guess. So this way you guys can definitely see what's going on here. So first of all, on the website, what we will see is how the numbering system works, how it can be negatives. So let's go ahead and demonstrate -1. So we got -1. Then we can try this really large negative number. So we know that it can be less than or equal to -1. So we just demonstrated that. It can be equal to 0. Okay, we got that. And it can be greater than or equal to 1. So here's 1. And then we can have this really large number and it will still... Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong. Okay, some kind of overflow, but we can go ahead and start up this program again and give it another shot. So, enter and you have a really large number. Okay, now what gets to the tricky part is when you have a decimal, it's okay, you don't have to have the program round it, you don't have to have the round function, because the program will automatically round it. So if you have 1.1, it's going to round it to the nearest whole number, which is 1. And then 2, it's going to just round down. 3, and then 4 is the last rounding down number. Then when you get to 5, it's going to round it up to number 2. And then 6, 7, 8, and 9. And of course, if we have 0, that's going to round it down just as well, because hey, it's the same thing. Okay, so this method does still work for negatives in the way. So if this is a negative 1.4, is it going to be -2 or is it going to be -1? It's going to be -1. So same thing applies there. And how we can have a piece of candy is if someone takes a bite off of your candy bar. That's the end of this lesson. Please continue on the next lesson. The next thing we'll be learning about long value types. So continue on for that. It'll be very interesting. See you guys in the next video.